Hi everyone, welcome to the Webex Connect Masterclass webinar. My name is Tanuj. I am the product management leader for Webex Connect, which is our enterprise cloud communications platform. In today's session, I will be giving you an introduction to Webex Connect and its capabilities before handing over to my colleague Stefan, who will walk you through a live demo of how you can use Webex Connect for automating your customer interactions. So with that, let's dive in. To start with, I quickly wanted to touch upon, what is CPaaS, because some of you may not necessarily be familiar with this terminology. So to keep things simple, Cloud Communications Platform as a Service, or CPaaS, is a cloud-based platform uh, that offers you developers as well as business users the ability to embed customer communication capabilities into your existing apps and business processes. What you see below is a little more expansive a view of what entails a comprehensive enterprise cloud communications platform, right from APIs for being able to do communications with your customers, to a business capability layer, which allows you to handle all the orchestration and automation of interactive customer journeys. Then we touch upon some of the other capabilities like NLP and AI. So with that high level introduction, let me, quickly jump onto why do we as developers need CPaaS platform. So at the crux of it really is the evolving customer experience expectations. As we all know, nowadays consumers, including ourselves, want to do things digitally. Everything is going digital. We as consumers want to do more and more self-service. So, instead of walking into a store, we want to place our orders online and, just go and pick it up from the store, or simply get it delivered to our home steps. Doctor appointments are moving from, in-person physical appointments to virtual appointments wherever possible. More and more banking related things are becoming digital. And small things to big things, everything is essentially going digital. And in this world, consumers, want the ability to do things on their own. They expect to be informed about what to expect from the brands they really love and engage with, and they want to do so on the channels that they're using today to interact and engage with their friends and families. What this means, what this has led to is enterprises wanting, realizing that there is a need for uh, doing CX transformation for meeting all these customer expectations, which essentially has led to increased demand on enterprise IT to be able to support the CX transformation initiative across various lines of business, within any large enterprise. But what is also happening is many such initiatives that are being initiated are taking too long to complete. Oftentimes reports suggest they take too much time to realize value. uh, and the question comes, why is that so? So at the heart of it really, is the the challenges which are related to, how do you support such seamless customer experiences without replacing your existing technology stack that you have built over years, right? Or how do you overcome some of the challenges that you have in terms of being able to leverage data that sits across various siloed systems in the context of a customer interaction to make it contextual and seamless for your end customers? And that is, clearly not a simple challenge. More so, when we look at today's world of various channels. So to put things into perspective, we'll quickly look at one CPaaS use case. The example that we see here is from banking industry. There's a proactive notification being sent out to the customer about an upcoming credit card payment. The customer is being given an option to say, whether the customer would like to defer the payment. The customer is able to seamlessly respond to the message that she or he has received, and then defer the payment by a week, by which they are expecting to get some extra funds in their account. And on top of that, they are being given the ability to schedule a conversation with a financial advisor to, get into a conversation about how to better manage the finances overall. So this is a simple example, of the kind of things customers expect today, being informed proactively about things that are going to happen, in the sense of all the service and products that they're using, and then also having the ability to be able to make changes, etc., seamlessly without having to, as an example, call somebody or, walk into a bank branch to be able to do simple things like that. Now, why is this, a challenging problem, and how CPaaS platforms make it easy to handle it, right? So if you look at any large, big enterprise, the technology stack that enterprises have today has been built over decades. And many of the systems that any large enterprise used, they were, designed in a PC web era, and they were not designed to be able to facilitate customer interactions over the channels that we use nowadays, right? From SMS to things like, RCS or Apple Messages for Business or WhatsApp and all the other new channels that we as consumers are using increasingly. So how do you go about, delivering these seamless experiences on all those channels without ripping or replacing your existing technologies systems? Now, a lot of developers or enterprises, what they end up doing for solving such challenges is, get developers involved, get various APIs for various channels, get into long and complex application development projects to essentially automate various journeys, right? So as you see in this screen, uh, you know, in any large organization, there are multiple such journeys to be automated. So what you are essentially looking at is the need for being able to do multiple such application development projects for each of the journeys. So in a banking context, on one hand, you have credit card business and all the journeys that you may have in the credit card context. Then you may have savings or retail banking arms. You may have, mortgage and all such divisions. And imagine, various IT teams solving the same challenge by integrating these APIs into existing business systems in their own silos. What this essentially leads to over time is various siloed applications, many of which are in part solving the same challenge by doing redundant development and creating this whole mesh of various applications which are not only complex to build, but they are increasingly complex to maintain over time. Right. So again, just to reiterate this point, as a large business will have multiple core business systems. It may be your CRM systems. If you're a bank, it may be your fraud banking system. It may be your, retail banking system. Just trying to integrate each of those business systems with each of those, each of the channels that you want to support for customer interaction, and then doing application development in between, writing layers of code to be able to handle all of this is not the right approach for CX transformation, because one, it is complex and effort heavy, and secondly, it is very, very difficult to maintain over time. So how does a CPaaS platform like Webex Connect help solve this problem? So the Webex Connect like CPaaS platforms, they sit at the center of all the existing enterprise business systems that any large enterprise has, as well as all the consumer touch points where we are looking at delivering seamless customer experiences. And it provides out-of-box ability to facilitate bi-directional customer interactions on all these channels that consumers prefer to have conversations on in today's world. And then also the ability to leverage out-of-box integrations to a large number of third-party applications, as well as the ability to seamlessly configure reusable integrations with your existing proprietary enterprise systems and then reuse them across various customer journeys. What we mean by that will become a little more clear as we go from here on. But essentially, this platform really takes the complexity out by providing many of the capabilities that you would have to otherwise build your own development capacity in building applications to solve these challenges, right? One of the examples would be all these communication channels. They are constantly evolving. There are new things that are happening. The API payloads are changing over time. How the various webhook payloads come, all that is changing. So you as a business want to really, or you as a developer really want to focus on delivering a seamless customer experience rather than having to constantly deal with changing APIs, and then also on top of that trying to do it in various application silos. So instead of that, you get a centralized cloud communications platform that helps you build and manage such interactive customer journeys across various systems. Now, Webex Connect is an enterprise CPaaS platform. What that means is not only do we provide the functional capabilities that you need in the context of automating a customer interaction, but we also provide a large number of relevant enterprise controls and the right kind of service assurance so that you as an enterprise can confidently run your mission critical customer interactions on a platform like this. To make things understandable and simple, take any simple example of, let's say you want to automate the uh, journey of receiving order notifications or parcel delivery notifications on a channel like WhatsApp. and provide seamless options to customers to reschedule those deliveries if there is a need. What you would need is, first of all, the ability to integrate with your existing business systems where such parcel delivery related events get fired. On top of that, you will need the ability to handle bidirectional communications over the channel like WhatsApp. So that's where communication channel management module comes in. Now, when you want to automate such experiences, you need the ability to interpret, what the customer is trying to convey when you receive an incoming message from the customer. So for that, the NLP, natural language processing, understanding, and chatbot kind of capabilities come in to be able to automatically identify the intent and handle the conversation automatically. And on top of that, you need to be able to handle all the business logic that goes on in terms of delivering such seamless conversations. And then on top of that, there are enterprise intelligent controls. I'll touch upon it as we proceed further. So starting, going a bit deeper into each of those areas, how developers can leverage Webex Connect for being able to deliver seamless customer experiences. You can use our communication APIs and SDKs. We offer a rich set of APIs and webhooks for being able to both send as well as receive customer communications over 13 plus channels, spanning from things like SMS, voice, and email to all the advanced new age channels like Apple Messages for Business or WhatsApp. This apart, we also offer an Android and iOS and JavaScript SDKs for being able to send push notifications and facilitate two-way customer conversations over mobile apps as well as over websites using live chat as a channel. This apart, we offer a very robust integrations module. We offer out-of-box integration with a number of, third-party systems like Salesforce, Zendesk, vertical systems like Epic in the healthcare domain, as well as the ability to configure reusable integration using REST or SOAP-based APIs, or integrating with your data-related systems with capabilities such as file-based integrations or data streams, which allow you to stream a copy of all the customer conversations that you're having with your customers using technologies like Kafka. On top of that, we provide a very comprehensive tool set that both developers and business users need in an organization to be able to handle customer interactions in an automated fashion. Examples include, modules like template management, which allow people who are responsible for content to configure, rich and interactive customer interaction messages and templates in a what you see, what you get kind of an interface. On top of that, we offer something that we refer to as a visual flow builder, which is essentially a low-code visual flow builder to accelerate your CX transformation initiatives, by giving a rich set of existing capabilities that you can simply drag and drop on a canvas, do various configurations, and using a one-click kind of an approach, launch those applications in a highly secure and scalable cloud environment, which automatically scales to support increasing volumes of customer interactions as you go. Uh, the application development, capability is really very, very rich. It offers you everything that you need from a full life cycle perspective of application development. You have, inbuilt compilation capabilities. When you configure a flow and you try to publish it, it compiles and tells you if there are any errors. There are things like version control, debugging, and troubleshooting, and then very rich reporting, flow analytics. We refer to it as flow analytics that allows you to understand how your journeys are performing, at what steps customers are dropping off or finding it difficult to have interactions with you, and you can constantly optimize those journeys. Stefan would be covering more of it as we go further in the webinar. We already touched upon the NLP and NLU capabilities, which are also available as part of the platform. We also offer a very rich bot builder module, which allows you to configure both FAQ as well as the Q&A and task related bots, which can automate various operations while using natural language to make it easy for your customers. We also have various atomic capabilities, which you may want to use selectively in the context of various use cases. Simple example would be, let's say a customer comes, and starts having interaction with you on a channel like Apple Business Chat and says, can you book an appointment for next Friday? Converting that next Friday into a specific date to be able to do a lookup in a CRM system to find out what slots are available on the day the customer is interested in scheduling a appointment on, right? We also, have some generative AI-led capabilities such as text summarization. So let's say, a conversation starts, you send out a reminder to a customer, the customer starts starts interacting with you, and then there arises a need to escalate that conversation to a human agent. So before you do that, you can use text summarization node to create a summarized version of the interaction that happened between the customer and the bot, so that the agent is able to understand the context quickly. Finally, we also, apart from these functional capabilities, which are very, very critical to be able to do end-to-end customer journey interaction, we offer a lot of relevant enterprise control. Because so going back to the point where we were saying you have multiple businesses within any large enterprise, and all those teams have the need to do this such customer journey orchestration and automation, which today is happening in silos. In functional silos. So we are essentially providing a centralized platform for everybody to be able to do such application development collaboratively on a single platform. So in that context, we offer very rich capabilities in terms of enterprise controls. So things like, let's say, imagine there's a team that works on credit card related journeys, and there's a team that works on retail banking related, journeys. You have the ability to provide dedicated workspaces to them. You have things like, locking your existing use case or service workspace so that another developer who is co-developing on the same platform doesn't accidentally make changes to something that you have configured and end up disrupting your live services. Or the ability to selectively give access to look at sensitive customer data on the platform, even though multiple people are using the platform to automate such journeys, so that you are able to ensure compliance with various regulations such as GDPR or HIPAA, etc. So to summarize, the Webex Connect platform provides you all the key capabilities that you need for automating customer interactions, with a lot of relevant enterprise controls that any enterprise IT department in large enterprise would need for being able to collaboratively do such customer journey automation across channels. Very quickly touching upon the at one of the key capabilities that we offer really in the platform is this drag and drop builder. As you can see, there are various nodes available for various channels, so that you don't really have to, as a developer, start your journey from going through detailed API documentation for each of these channels. You have a lot of capability available in you. What you see, what you get kind of a mode, so that you can really focus on optimizing customer interactions without having to deal with changing the underlying complexities of these messaging ecosystems. So it's a drag and drop environment. You can drag and drop the nodes in the logical order, do a little bit of a configuration, click on a make live button, and your journey is live, and you can start testing it and then iterating it with your teams.